if XRP is going to help transact and settle and ledger 50 quintillion, 10 quintillion, 5 quintillion, what is the discounted net present value of an XRP token today? Because in 10 years from now, it's going to be helping to transact and transfer and close quintillions of dollars of wealth.
Yeah.
And that is the secret sauce. The rail, the network is Ripple. The motor oil that transfers all of this mind-bending wealth is XRP.
So what do you think that would make for the potential value of Ripple equity if XRP is going to the moon?
Brother, now we're in fantasy land, man. It's a big number, okay? I mean,
Hey, what's going on, family and friends? In this interview featuring a powerhouse from our global XRP family, I connected with my dear friend, Rob Cunningham, founder of the KUWL Show, while in attendance at the XRP Las Vegas conference. If you know Rob, you know he doesn't hold much back. In this conversation, he broke down the real vision behind decentralization, unlocking more sovereignty, more power, and more freedom for everyday people. Rob paints a clear picture on how dismantling a 150-year-old centralized financial system can finally allow us to live like sovereign kings and queens, owning our own data, making our own choices, and no longer being treated like pawns on a chessboard. We talked about why relationship equity may be the greatest wealth of all, his bold take that Ripple could one day be bigger than Amazon, Apple, and Alipay, how XRP is the motor oil of the world's value transfer engine, potentially helping to settle quintillions of dollars in global assets, and why real adoption comes when XRP is baked into everyday use. No one needs to understand the technology, you just point, click, and it works. This was one of the most passionate and raw interviews from the XRP Las Vegas conference, with Rob's mix of truth, conviction, and vision for the future. So without any further ado, let's roll the tape to my interview with Rob Cunningham, my dear friend and founder of the KUWL Show. Thanks for tuning in. Love you mucho. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the XRP Las Vegas conference. I've got none other than Rob Cunningham, the founder of the KUWL Show. Rob, how you doing today, sir?
better than I deserve, brother. Better than I'm seeing you now.
I love you mucho, Rob.
3 conferences and a proper party, man. It just doesn't, it keeps getting better.
What are you hoping to gain by being here, Rob, at the XRP Las Vegas conference?
It's clarifying in your mind and in your construct of what's happening in the world. The old adage, the more you know, the more you know you don't know. You know, so as the picture becomes more and more clear, the decentralization, which means more sovereignty for you and me, more power and control for you and me, more rights for you and me. And so deconstructing this matrix that's been put together for 150 years so that you and I walk as sovereign kings and queens, own our own property, live as we want to live without hurting anyone, instead of being ordered and being treated like a piece of a chess piece on a chessboard. You know, that's what's so at the underlying core of what it unites people about the difference between good and right. Right is give me my sovereign freedom to live life as I was created to live for my purpose instead of just following your orders, right? They want us to act right or act good instead of be right, whole, full agency, full jurisdiction, full standing, full property ownership, freedom to live life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right?
Wow. Well said, Rob. Are you excited to see anybody speak on stage or meet anybody in this room? What excites you the most by being present at the XRP Las Vegas conference?
Brother, the greatest equity that we can have, the greatest wealth we have is relationship equity. If people understood that Ripple will be the largest company on earth, okay? And there's 11,300 XRP people that also own shares in Ripple. And when Ripple goes public and it becomes bigger than Amazon or bigger than Apple or bigger than Alipay, and it becomes the internet of value the world over, not only are we going to have the CEO of the world's biggest company here, but the shareholders of the world's biggest company are me and you. And so if we're going to change the world for the better, what better way to start than have a lot of great trust and relationship equity with some of the future richest people in the world? You know, I believe that what we have in the internet of value and the Ripple network, which is different than XRP, okay? The Ripple network is the world's largest payment transmitter engine. If you were to calculate all the world's value, I mean, everything, real estate, futures, commodities, derivatives, bonds, stocks, patents, you name it. People have estimated that's 10 to 50 quintillion dollars. If XRP is going to help transact and settle and ledger 50 quintillion, 10 quintillion, 5 quintillion, what is the discounted net present value of an XRP token today? Because in 10 years from now, it's going to be helping to transact and transfer and close quintillions of dollars of wealth.
Yeah.
And that is the secret sauce. The rail of the network is Ripple. The motor oil that transfers all of this mind-bending wealth is XRP.
So what do you think that would make for the potential value of Ripple equity if XRP is going to the moon?
Brother, now we're in fantasy land, man. It's a big number, okay? I mean, if Amazon can go from just Kindles and books to 100 and down to $4 in the crash and then go to $4,000 a share, and it started out just doing ebooks. The world's largest blockchain infrastructure company in the world is Ripple. Its Kindle is payments. It's going to do a lot more than payments.
Yeah.
If Amazon can go to where Amazon is, multiply that time factors of 10 or 100 for Ripple.
Did you by chance see my interview of the Lyft driver coming from the Bitcoin conference?
I did. It was awesome.
He completely underscored the use case of cross-border remittances and how Ripple has just leveled the playing field. What are your thoughts?
When this bakes in at the grassroots level and people just use it, I don't need to know SMTP or HTTPS. All I need to know is click and it works.
Yeah.
I don't have to explain it. When that level of everyday user adoption hits 8 billion people on Main Street, we win.
Did you notice he didn't say he was using Bitcoin to send that value cross-border? But anyways, Rob, before I let you go, any closing remarks to those that aren't able to attend? For those in the audience, what would you say to them who aren't able to attend the XRP Las Vegas conference?
Get online, find your tribe, get on X, follow Ray. There's going to be all kinds of analysis and derivative explanations of what we've learned. Just jump in the pool. The water's warm. Get wet. Don't worry about what you do or don't know. Just start swimming. Get in the water. You will learn this. It will make common sense faster than you will give yourself maybe the permission to believe. Humble yourself. Start asking questions. And the next thing you know, you're going to be swimming like you're in the Olympics, like everybody else. You're going to know this cold. So fear not, jump in, start learning.
We got the Michael Phelps of the XRP community here, ladies and gentlemen. Rob, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Love you mucho, sir.
Love you mucho. Hey, thank you for being here.